Well, homesteaders, let me get situated here. I've been watching a bunch of homesteaders this morning, and they got the greenhouses up. And you know what? I was thinking about the young people. In our day, we had some rough times. We didn't have the plastics and all the other things they've got now. We had a bunch of sheets. uh, But the point about it is, I was watching a young couple, and they have a raised bed inside a greenhouse, and they have it hooped, and they have it covered also inside, giving them this extra berry. They're in Missouri. I wish I remembered their name, but I didn't. And they was trying to save their seedlings because it's getting down about, 17, 16 degrees. In our day, we'd either set a candle in a pot, use one of them round candles, big old round candles. We'd go out there probably from midnight on till daylight is the coldest, probably around 2 and 3 in the morning till daylight. Right before daylight is always cold. Or we'd take a lump of coal, you know, and we'd set it in a pot inside the little greenhouse area that we, try to keep our seedlings. We used sheets. We didn't have much plastic. But that way it could breathe backwards and forth, and this, that, and the other. But that candle, there was enough oxygen in there, keep a little old candle going. And you could get a 6-hour candle, 5-hour candle, 3-hour candle. There's different lengths of burning candles. You can use the cheap candles, or you can use pure, give off a little smoke. You can use old charcoal, one cabret, I guess that's the name of it. Get it hot and warm, put it in a pot, and stick it in there. It won't smoke. It'll keep that temperature up for a few hours. That's all you got to do is keep it up for a few hours. And only on the coldest days. But I was thinking that might be a good tip to tell the young people. Now with plastics and stuff, it'll hold the heat a lot better than our sheets did back in our day. Or muslin, that's what we use, muslin. I don't know more people even know what the hell it is anymore. But I was thinking about these young people. In our day, we had to take what we had and use it. And I don't know where they basically, they probably don't know. They've not lived like we had to do. And I was raised on an Amish farm. We had to make do with what we had. Now, a lot of greenhouses, they have propane heat, they have fans, they have everything they need. But I was trying to tell, people how to cut back costs, because basically you're cutting costs by raising your own plants, and you want to cut costs in how to keep them alive. It don't cost much for a little old candle. You might use it half a dozen times or a dozen times on a great big 50-foot raised bed, one in the end, one in each end, or whatever, one in the middle, whichever, how you want to do it. How your plants are set up anyway. I don't. You got your plants set in there. And I was thinking, we used to have to raise a ton of sweet potatoes in 8x8x8. And we had alternative things. We'd raise carrots and old bales of straw that we didn't want to use no more, that we cleaned out of the barn, or loose straw. And we had to use everything. We didn't just throw anything away. You just didn't milk the stalls and just get rid of the hay and the manure. You had to use everything that was around the farm and in the farm, and your imagination and everything you learned and everything else. We even had a dripping system in the summertime when it was so hot, to try to underneath the ground. I'll show you how to do that. I guess I should do some how to homestead. Well, how to survive on the farm is what I'd be calling the damn thing. That's what we had to do, survive on the damn farm. we've had the suckling trees, little sapling trees, and get down there and make sure the roots were watered, and all kinds of things. And stay tuned. I'm thinking about having a series of how to homestead. If you're interested, give me the comments. And it's good for little house gardens. House plants need a little TLC as it too. I did have a green thumb back in the day. Used to raise a lot of chickens and hogs and cows too. But homesteading nowadays is really too damn easy. It is just too damn easy. All you gotta do is have a little bit of energy, and there's some great books out there, but they ain't nothing about growing stuff and planting stuff as it is old hand knowledge. It's what I call it, old hand knowledge for people that's been out there and done this stuff. I will let you go, talk to you later, and have a great one. And remember, cutting costs and living healthy takes a lot of damn hard work.